Hello everyone, this is Ian bringing you Modern Warfare 2 gameplay and commentary for the second time. I would firstly like to start off by saying thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers. You've been a great help, everyone's been a great help to me. And I'd also like to thank my brother, who I got most of my subscribers from. And hopefully I've impressed a few people with my gameplays and equally with my commentary. Um, I would like to also say the comments and tips and kind of feedback that I got was generally very positive, and I'm incredibly pleased how widely my video was sort of enjoyed by a few of you. So yeah, keep the sort of tips with my commentaries and maybe just things that I could improve on. I'm enjoying the constructive criticism. That's quite a big kind of two words, but we'll blow past that. Um, yeah, so yeah, I'm really impressed with the feedback that I got. I would like to say also that this game is kind of, well, it's a bit boring at the start. I'll admit that. I get it's flawless for about the first 5 minutes or so. I get to about a 20 kill streak and have a kind of double take at my scoreboards and realise how well I'm doing, and that kind of frightens me when I look at the scoreboards and I see such a good score. So yeah, I get a few silly deaths at the end, but I tend to focus on the positives, as I said in my last video. I'd also like to bring up the fact of my kind of muck-ups that I do in my commentaries. One of them was very well displayed last week with the word minimal, and I was impressed with the standard of English that sort of roams around on the YouTube area, because I had quite a few messages telling me that the word that I should have used was minimum, and one particular message that I received about a week ago was a full dictionary definition, and the guy who sent it told me that minimal, sorry, is actually a word, but I just didn't use it in the correct context. So I'll make sure that my pronunciation of words and my standard of English is equally as good as everyone watching. So I apologise for any small slips. So again, try and keep those comments to a minimal. I would like to also say my commentaries have been somewhat not very consistently uploaded, and it's been about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks I think, since I've done an upload. So I'd like to say some of my uploads will be kind of infrequent, and some of them will be, you know, every week or every 2 or 3 days. In fact, it's just a matter of when I can get on the Xbox and get a game, or you know, when I'm feeling like I have a lot to speak about to you kind people. And also, the subject that I would quite like to focus on this week is what would you like to see from my gameplays. I've went from the free for all that last week to the team deathmatch this week, and I think the free for all has actually helped me quite a bit, because I've become more kind of independent and cautious with my gameplays. So if there's anything that you would like me particularly to do, or a gun to use, or certain game types, you just leave that in the comment section below, and I'll hopefully take on your what was I going to say there? Take on your comments and see if I can impress you more with doing particular things and techniques that you tell me to do. So what I was thinking of doing actually is maybe maybe on this comment section, or possibly even on my channel, my I Done It channel, you could leave comments on questions that you would like to ask me, because I understand I'm a relatively new commentator, and I don't really know my audience, if that's one way to put it. So possibly you could maybe even tell me things that you would quite like to know about me, or what I do in my spare time, just kind of random things that you would quite like to know about me, and I might upload a video maybe answering all these questions. I'm not guaranteed that every one of them will be answered, but I'll try my best to answer most of your questions. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Just ask me some random questions that you feel would be helpful. Um, I just noticed there I've got the pardon me, survivalist challenge there, which made me a bit scared, but I kept on going. I am kind of trying to patrol the area here, kind of trying to keep with my team. There's, as you can see, this is only one corner of the map, basically, and you'll notice that I haven't died yet, so I'm just trying to kind of keep patrolling the same area and kind of trying to kill the same people, watching over the spawn, and again trying to be careful. And you'll notice me trying to use my equipment that I indeed don't actually have. So, and you'll see me also running out of ammo here as well, which is making me even more frightened. And I believe this is where I check my score and get a bit scared when I see that I'm 20 for 0. You see me stop there and go, what the hell, 20 for 0. So that's when I get a bit scared, and it kind of goes downhill from here. Um, yeah, what I was going to say there as well is I would say that free-for-all, this is a tip for anyone who would quite like to do well, free-for-all is a great help for playing team-based games. So if you're wanting to do well, I would suggest going into a free-for-all for a few games and trying that out, and then maybe just trying to getting used to being more cautious and killing more people than you usually would, and then maybe alternate between game types and go into a relatively team-based game, which is what I've been doing this morning, as I wasn't playing particularly well on free for all. I was getting the kills, but just not the ratio just wasn't there. So yeah, what I would suggest is just to kind of change about in game types and just try everything out, and hopefully you'll get some good scores yourself. That's the end of the gameplay and the end of the commentary. I have played 23 kills for 2 deaths. I hope you've enjoyed today's commentary, and remember to leave your comments and your criticisms, constructive criticisms please. But thank you very much for watching. I've been Ian. I'll see you next time.